West Virginia, Baylor, and we're underway from Waco, Texas. K.D. Cannon fields it on the run, and he steps out of bounds at the 20-yard line for Baylor. Seth Russell, the quarterback, he hands it off on first down, and look at Shocklin Wood.
Played for Art Browse, has had a bunch of success.
Now Russell throwing deep on second down. Perfect sink to start the game as they hand it off to Linwood. Over 1,200 yards, second down and 11. And this time it's Russell. Look at Russell breaking tackles, touchdowns in to attempt the extra point. And it's up and good. At McLean Stadium here in Waco. And this will be Jennings from inside his own 5-yard line. Breaks the tackle, dives forward. The junior from Fort Worth, Texas. He'll throw on first down. No. Quarterback draw. Picks up great yards. And they'll give it to Smallwood. Tough challenge here on the road. Howard near side. Wide open receiver is Gibson. He breaks it across the field with speed. Watch out. Shelton Gibson sprinting toward the end zone. Touchdown. And he carried Vicky into the end zone early. And they'll bring it out of the end zone. It's K.D. Cannon with speed. Cuts it inside. 27 for Baylor. Shocklin Wood in the backfield. And here's Seth Russell throwing to the far side. Corey Coleman. Play action over the middle. That ball caught as Russell put it on a dime to Corey Coleman. Coleman with speed. Still on his feet. Corey Coleman down. Pound tight end. Lines up in the backfield. Play action. Russell throwing the fade in the corner. He's got a receiver incomplete. Eddie
Pass
Shelton.
interference. Defense.
83% of the time. Here's the option. Russell. And he's tackled.
Quarterback, you just got to do what's right.
Second down. Russell running it again. And this time he's collared. And he'll go down at the 5-yard line. Here's Linwood. And Linwood. Russell handing it off. Chafin. And they'll throw it. Slant touchdown for Corey Coleman. Extra point up. Spencer Evans will send it away. Gary Jennings, Javon Durant back deep. And this will be Jennings inside his own 5 with a lane. First down and 10 of the 22, and they'll run it. Smallwood be around. Second and 8 at the 24. And Smallwood running again on that far side. Smallwood runs it, and he won't get it. From his 12-yard line, Lynx Hawthorne is back deep. Wobbly kick. And Hawthorne has it. And Russell throwing over the middle this time. K.D. Cannon with the catch. And he'll get it to midfield.
In bunches.
Russell again to throw. Going deep. He's got K.D. Cannon and incomplete. Here's the run. Shocklin Wood at the 49. Russell underneath. Incomplete. He stands at his own 36. K.J. Dillon allows it to take a bounce in front of him, and the ball will be down. Rusher Shell in the backfield. This is Shell. And here's Howard to throw it. Going deep and incomplete.
Third down.
Third down and 8. Howard with time. Now dancing in the pocket, and Howard will be sacked. Gursky, Outland, and Lombardi awards. As O'Toole sends it away to Hawthorne. Here's Hawthorne from the 36. And he'll cross the 40. Russell near side. K.D. Cannon with the catch. He'll lower his head. Cross. Still moving out of bounds. He's averaging close to 18 yards a catch. Cannon again. Linwood straight ahead. Corey Coleman lines up in the backfield. They run the reverse option. Russell with all sorts of running room. Spinning and goes down.
Smart play by Russell, just hold the ball.
Russell to throw it this time. Now on the move, on the run, incomplete. Russell hit as he throws. Russell play fake. Looking in the end zone, he's got a receiver, incomplete. Got it up. And they'll start from the 5-yard line. Gary Jennings with a lane and slides. And they hand it to him running left.
Conference.
Second down and 8 at the 34. Howard drops it off. That ball caught. Gibson again with a nice move. And this is Shell looking for the first and 10 at the 43. Howard drops it off to his receiver, 10th in the nation in that category, averaging 8. That ball deflected at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. Here's Howard. Steps up in the pocket, rifles one, and it's complete. The Chicago Bears, 1st and 10. Quarterback draw. Howard. Smallwood with some space. There's 9th play of the drive. And they'll hand it off. And this is Smallwood. Here's Shell with a first down and more. Here's Shell again, and this time. And Howard handing it off to Shell. Tries to get around the corner. Howard steps up. Throws. He's got a receiver. Wide open. And this is downed. Now Sills in motion. Here's Howard. Reverses. Throws back of the end zone. Got it up and good.
Arizona State, Gus, who we saw a couple of weeks ago.
Right now, Baylor with their hands full against this West Virginia team. That ball. He'll throw it. Looking up the sideline. He's got his receiver. And he tosses this one. 2nd and 10 at the 11. Linwood running. Cuts it inside with running room. Finally tripped up.
Linwood.
3rd down and 7. This one. Coleman.
Holding. Defense.
Beast.
Russell, near side, Katie Coleman, watch out, up the sideline. And here's Linwood, hesitates as he gets through the hole. This time it's Russell running it, and Russell slicing through. Russell, burst of speed, changes hands, down. Russell, wide open, Corey Coleman. Extra point good.
I'm sure he will.
And here comes West Virginia trying to respond. Running it back is Javon Durant up the sideline. Now with 15. 1st and 10 at midfield. Howard dances out of the pocket, throws on the run, and incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10 at midfield. Here's a handoff to Smallwood. Smallwood motions out of the backfield. Howard looking. Howard fires the deep ball. Gibson intercepted in the end zone.
For the interception.
1st down at the 20-yard line. Linwood running. Shock Linwood, 8 carries, 38 yards. He runs it again this time.
Unable to make the trip.
2nd down and 15 to the 27. Jefferson this time running. Johnny Jefferson stays in the game. Seth Russell to throw it. Far side. Caught, but not enough for the first down. Beautiful spiraling punt by Galitz. Angled toward the far side and out of bounds.
He's here.
Howard runs it. In at running back. Here's Howard to throw it. Now rolls out of the pocket, throws on the move, and it's caught.
Personal foul. Defense, number 92. Roughing the passer. High hit to the head.
And he runs it with rule. Thomas Williams. And the handoff, Thomas Williams. Howard to throw it. He's got his receiver. Thompson. Caught. Dante Thomas Williams following his blocks, trying to get in at running back. Here's Howard running it, and Howard chopped down the 3. Howard again running to the opposite side, and he's knocked down right now.
Delay game. Offense.
And it's good.
Stepped up there with a huge stop.
This one will not be returned. He hands it off to Linwood, and he'll plow forward. Russell pump fake, trying to go up top. Flag should be on the way because there was a hold, and there it is.
Pass interference. Defense, number 22.
Both teams heavily penalized. Russell, near side, Corey Coleman.
About 11 yards away from that right now.
Russell airs it out again. Caught and broken up. As a fullback in the backfield, they hand it off to Linwood. And Linwood wrestled down. Coleman, receiver at the bottom of your screen. Coleman, he catches it, picks up the first down, and still on the move, and finally steps out of bounds. 7 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns for Coleman. Now Russell, he'll run it with room, turns the corner, and slides down. 6 carries, 93 yards, career high rushing. Russell bottled up, and Russell taken down. 2nd and 16. Russell, far side, that one caught by K.D. Cannon. Russell hands it to Linwood, and Linwood will not get the first down. And good. Javon Durant back deep. And the Mountaineers will start from the 5. Shelton Gibson hits the sideline. And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. Gets to the 30, breaks the tackle. 1st and 10 at the 38. Smallwood again. Watch out. Smallwood. Can he get there? Smallwood. Tracked down at the 10-yard line. First half. 1st and goal of the 10. And this is Shell. 2nd and goal of the 9. Howard drops it off, incomplete.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense.
Skylar Howard throws it up and incomplete. Made some big catches in this first half. Quarterback run. Howard tries to get outside and goes out of bounds. And he missed it. To Russell. And he elects to run the football that just slides down. And that takes us to the end of the first half. Gets the football to start the second half. Spencer Evans will send it away. Durant back deep. And this will be Shelton Gibson. Gibson gets to the 20. And finally. And they give it to Shell. And Shell lowers his shoulder. 2nd and 2 at the 30. Howard. Up the sideline. Looking. Sills. Incomplete. And they'll run it again. And Howard picks up the first. Howard to throw it. Drops it out to Shell out of the backfield. Makes a juggling catch. Howard hands it off to Shell. And Shell with some power running for Skylar Howard. This time he'll throw it. And he's looking long. He's got a receiver. Dives incomplete. Nick O'Toole will punt it away. Links Hawthorne back deep. Wobbly kick. Hawthorne steps up. And it's fair call. Here's Russell running it. And Russell again with the run. And Russell. Nice feet. Russell to throw it. Up the sideline. And incomplete. And it's Linwood. Watch out. Here's Linwood running, and he's chopped down. Russell underneath and dropped.
It's the most dangerous receiver.
2nd and 10 at the 40. And it's Linwood.
For West Virginia.
Linwood on 3rd and 7, nothing. He won't get it. Golden opportunity for the Mountaineers. Here's Russell. Underneath, Corey Coleman caught that one. And there he goes. 3rd touchdown of the day. He reminds me of after this kick. In America on Sundays.
Not so little though, is it?
Gibson. Just can get back on the field quickly for the Mountaineers.
Ball start. Offense.
And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. And Smallwood, 2nd and 15. Skylar Howard with time, delivers a great ball and a nice catch over the middle. And they'll hand it off to Smallwood. 2nd and 7. And this one thrown, and they'll double pass it down. Durant, incomplete in the flag.
Pass interference. Defense.
They'll hand it off to Shell. 42. Shell again. And Shell. The pistol back. Play action. They're looking up the field for Sills. Sills! Touchdown! And the extra point is good. Mountaineers send it away. Chris Platt back deep. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Platt. Ooh, to get there, because if you rush just 3, then their O-line will give Russell 20 seconds to throw or time to run.
Before he takes off in the run game.
He's rushed for 142 yards. This ball dropped. Second and 10 to the 45.
As he makes that tackle.
Now Russell running, breaks the tackle in the backfield. 4th down and 1. Russell, first down. Russell to throw it now. Underneath, and he put some mustard on that. And some movement on the right side.
Snap infraction. Offense.
2nd and 15. Russell, far side. And incomplete. Russell winds up for the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown reception against Texas Tech. Thus far with 5:39 to go in the 3rd. Spencer Evans sending it away. This is Shelton Gibson. And Gibson slipping there. First down and 10. Here's the handoff to Smallwood.
Personal foul. Chop block. Offense.
And Howard running it, and he will go nowhere. Defensive Player of the Year. Skyler Howard in trouble. Drops it off. Smallwood tries to get outside and does. Lowers his shoulder, but will not. Howard out of the backfield to Smallwood. A flag on the play. And
Personal foul. Hands to the face. Defense.
behind Ohio State. 1st and 10 at the 36. Howard underneath. And incomplete. Shell cuts it inside. Picks up a first down. Shell makes a first man miss. Howard's got to look for Gibson. Here's Howard. Down the field for Sills. Incomplete. Skyler Howard. Far side. Ball caught by Thomas Williams, looking for the first down from the quarterback position.
Ball start. Offense.
Howard with time. Howard down the field. Incomplete.
I don't know who they is. I don't want to be they.
Russell underneath, and it's caught. Once again, it's Jay Lee to the house. 52 yards. So versatile. But this season, and make it. And West Virginia will take a knee. Yesterday marked the 39th remembrance of the car accident. Here's Howard, drops it off in the flats. And this is Short's
Remembrance of that event.
Howard lofting it up in the air. Flag on the play.
Pass interference. Defense.
There was a young recruit that he had gotten committed to Houston, and he brought here to Waco, named Robert Griffin III.
Junior from Clayton, New Jersey.
We got the sense that the opportunities
Down. The senior from McKinney, Texas.
they're much better than people realize, because too many people use the traditional
Covering, and that brings up 4th down and 7.
I think it would be hard for any defense in the country to keep Baylor.
So the Mountaineers turn it over on downs. 13:48 to play, 4th quarter. Here comes Baylor's O.
Number one, where everybody else, they've got chinks in the armor.
Russell far side, ball caught. And what an athletic play. Coleman again with the speed.
It's on your schedule and you're going to go and play them.
2nd down and 10 at the 30-yard line. Russell underneath, incomplete.
Directional schools in November.
Here's Russell again. And it's caught. Far side, and look at Cannon going up high. That's right.
This point.
1st down and goal to the 9, and this is 6. Here's Russell, option, Linwood. Touchdown, Baylor. And Seth Russell just weapons galore. So this is Gibson in the corner, and he lets it down to 10 at the 25. Smallwood. And Smallwood trying to break it back, and he's taken down.
To rate this defense.
2nd down and 13. Howard lofting it in the air for Gibson. And this one lofted over the middle and broken up.
Right in the shadow here in McLean Stadium.
Lynx Hawthorne back deep as Nickel Tool sends it away. And fair caught.
You know, they need to look forward. Not just looking forward. They've got to go hire the best coach they possibly can.
Here's Russell sliding down.
Look at some of the great hires around college football and how they were made. They were made by...
Speak for Coach Hardball. Here's Russell. And Katie Cannon with the grab. Has it knocked out of his hands as he gets out of bounds.
Yeah.
They're much smarter than us. First down at 10 at the 38.
But 6 teams in the FBS.
Wow. Option. Jefferson. And 4th down at 7. And here's the run by Stidham. His time as a player. They swing this one out. And Crest Jr. with the catch.
In a game like that, and the emotions riding on, I think you're well within your rights to celebrate like Joey Bats did.
Howard. Ooh, fired a nice ball. White with the reception. And still moving, and he's dragged down. 10 to the 37. Howard again to throw. Now steps up. They'll extra run it. And Howard gets out of bounds. And Howard hit as he throws, and he got crushed.
You can see why. Playmaker.
Crest can't make the reception. Howard lofts one up to White in the end zone.
Pass interference. Defense.
In the corner. Incomplete. Play action over the middle. Be tried. And it's recovered by West Virginia. And they'll swing it out to the far side. Incomplete. Howard hit as he throws and incomplete. Crest, redshirt freshman from Baltimore, throwing it and incomplete. 10. And incomplete.
Boy Stadium.
And
You know, I love what they do here. Bryles would call the plays.
Stidham running in football. And he gets down.
The one offense, and that's just preparing coaches to be successful later in their career.
Here's the option. And still running. Stidham.
After a couple of years, and now coaching under his father, he's just been around it his entire life.
And another run for the Bears.
And he does a remarkable job with this team.
Nigerian born over the middle. Touchdown. And the extra point is good. He told us that yesterday. And this will be Gibson. Gets outside, got a nice block. Up the sideline, turns his shoulders, tries to cut it back and does. Hopping, wow, he's going to run this one back. Shelton Gibson, touchdown, West Virginia. The extra point is good.
Made it about it. Oh, those are wonderful conversations.
This ball almost dropped as Chris Platt picks it up. Now Platt with running room. And he's got a blocker, and he's got speed, and he's down the sideline, and he's high-stepping, and he's heading to the end zone, and he's down at the 1.
The opportunity to play football.
Here's a handoff.
He doesn't even have to snap the ball. Doesn't even have to take a knee.